Hey guys, Anthony back again for another video. It's November 24th, 2019, and in this video I want to introduce to you a bag that you would call a patrol pack, an emergency response pack for like self-defense, or if you had to respond to a break-in at your homestead, at your house, at your retreat, if you needed to patrol an area around during an SHTF, whatever. This would be the type of pack that I would carry. It's different than, for instance, a bug-out bag, a get-home bag. There's different types of bags in the prepping community. You've probably seen videos. You could search YouTube and look for all types of videos on all types of bags. This type of bag, lots of people have different ideas, different rollouts and setups. Me personally, if I am in bed, say, and there's a bump in the night, many of us, me included, the first thing you're going to reach for is a handgun, in which case for me is a Glock 17 by my nightstand, battle rifles and AR-15. And so with that platform and those two types of ammunitions, if I had to expand something that required me to have not only my sidearm but a long gun, and I had to go out and leave my house, patrol an area, check something out, whatever, fight a group of people off, I'm going to have something like this by the bed as well. And this platform is a Camelbak Mule Hydration Pack. I've had this pack for years. In fact, in Florida, when I lived in Florida, if you look up many of my older videos, you'll see me that I used to go jogging with this when it was really hot. I'd fill it up with water and different hydration fluids in there. And if I was going to be out for more than an hour, I would have hydration with me if I was training outside, because Florida was very hot and humid. Here in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, I have it set up, and it has a hydration pouch. I'll show it to you in a minute. I have a knife attached outside here, and I have a flashlight attached to the outside. Everything else is inside. It does have some MOLLE Webbing here where you could put mag pouches, external ones. I personally don't want that, because if I take the knife off and maybe even the flashlight cover, it just looks like a regular backpack. So if I'm out, I could be patrolling with just my sidearm and the backpack on, and it won't really look like too military style. You won't see anything on the outside. Everything is inside this pack. And for this purpose of this video, I have it set up with a knife, with the flashlight. This is a flashlight. It's not an X-Star. This is a Olight that's in there. And again, I have a knife in a Kydex sheath that's in there that I could grab. Okay, Gerber Prodigy in a custom-made sheath that's just clipped on the MOLLE. So inside of this pack, before I show it to you, I'll show you the pack itself. So this is a Camelbak Mule. It holds a 3-liter water bladder. I have the little bite valve just stuck here in the little MOLLE piece there. It's got a waist protector that I have, or excuse me, waist attachment that I have rolled up, and I do not have that out. And I just have the chest strap here with a little clip holding the straw, so when it's clipped, the straw kind of lays like this, so I can just grab it and sip the water. What I do in this pack is I fill up the hydration bladder about a little over halfway, about 3/4 of the way full, because when your bladder is fully full, it takes up a little bit more room and it pushes through the pack, and it's harder to get some gear in here. On the incidentally, this pack is bomb-proof. It's great. It's not that big. It's easy to carry. It rides a little higher on your back. So if I was getting into a really bad situation and I wanted to put my battle belt on, I could still wear my battle belt, which has another set of magazines and different loadouts on it and a holster as well. And I could still wear this pack and patrol both with the battle belt and the pack. And Jonathan Hollerman goes into detail on in this video bug out, survival bug out. If you go to Jonathan Hollerman's page, I'll put the link in the description box. I got this DVD and he goes over all different types of procedures if there's a bug out, an SHTF, an EMP, whatever, and he breaks it down by category. And one of them is bug out bags, backpacks, response packs. And so this is similar to his setup. He uses a different hydration pack. I think it's a Condor, but whatever. It's the same idea. Okay. So at the top part of this pack, I'll have a tourniquet here. I'll have a small blowout trauma kit here. Okay. I'll have a good pair of gloves in case I need them. These are Oakley gloves, and basically that's it. You might want to put, or I could add in here, maybe a few Cliff Bars. You don't need food in this. Maybe at the most, you know, a part of an MRE or something. I think just some meal bars, meal replacer bars, and you're good to go. In the bottom portion of the pack, you can see that pulled open. I've got some medical gloves. I've got a little notebook, a couple of pens and markers, a light stick right here. I've got 2 AR mags with 28 rounds apiece in them. Okay, 2 AR mags in the back here. Fit in nice, even with the water filled in the bladder. I've got 2 AR mags, and I've got 2 Glock 30 round magazines for my Glock 17 pistol as backup. Okay, in here, and then another folding knife, and basically that's it in this pack. So if I was patrolling with just my sidearm, I've got 2 30 round mags as spares, along with the, whatever I have on my sidearm, which is usually the full size mag, which has at least 17 rounds in it. And so, but if I was to jointly have my sidearm, which I have now, I'll show you. So if I was responding to something like today, right now, and I'm dressed, I would have my Glock 17 in the pants holster, just like this. I always usually have some type of knife, always a folder, but today I've got my horizontal carry Rat 3 right here on my belt. I like this because I can grab it with my offhand. I can draw it really quick, and I can reholster it nice. It covers nice, it conceals nice. And so with this setup, I've got a sidearm, fully loaded, my knife, which I wouldn't need this knife, this would be a backup. I've got a flashlight in case it's dark out, and I've got my, just a little bit, just a few items that I would need for a patrol or a response to something. Again, I'm not going to wear body armor, although I could with this. You're just responding really quick. You're grabbing this. This stays with me at my bedside, and it comes with me. It's in the house. It's ready to go. Grab my rifle, put the pack on, gun, run out the door, respond to the threat, and you've got a great setup in this Camelbak Mule. Again, I'll put it on just so you guys can see. Okay, I would put it on just like this. Okay, I could clip the chest piece just like this. Again, this is all adjustable. The straps are adjustable here. Okay, I've got it riding nice and high. You can see how it rides. There's the back. Okay, if I wanted water, I could simply turn your bike valve on. There's your water flow valve. This cuts it off. This turns it on. And I've got water straight from the tap that I put in here. It could stay in here for several months before I would rotate it out. But that is the setup here. And so you're patrolling. You could have your rifle. You got your sidearm. And then you've got some spare ammo in the pack. But if you were outside, it doesn't look too tactical. especially if you took the knife off. You can leave the flashlight on. It looks like you're just out and about with your backpack on. Again, Camelbak Mule and the heavy-duty military style drink tube with the cover, the bite valve. This all disconnects. I'm going to buy the updated version of the bladder. They came out with a new one where you don't need, if you disconnect it from the drink tube, it doesn't leak out the bottom. This one, when you fill up the bladder, the tube has to be connected or else it leaks out. Other than that, this is fully functional and it's ready to go and it's packed and it's outfitted the way I need it. If I need to make a few changes or add a few things, I can do that. The main thing is that I have a bag ready to go. I've got a patrol bag. This is not a bug out bag, although with a few more items in it, you could stay out for a longer amount of time. This is mostly to respond to a threat. Okay? So let me know what you guys think. Questions, comments, let me know in the comment section what you guys put together. Maybe there's videos that you want others to check out on some of these bags. There's many different ways you can set this up. Again, outside you could also put some gear as well, like I stated before. So that's my video today on this. Check out Jonathan Hollerman. He's got some really good books written in the prepping industry. He's got some really good advice, very smart. He does consulting on survival retreats. I wish I could use him for that. However, I haven't, but I am friends with him on Instagram. Grid Down Prepping, I think it is, on Instagram. He's got some YouTube videos, and he's got a website. So check him out. Very knowledgeable, ex-SEER instructor, and a lot of him and I think alike as far as when it comes to backpacks and bug out bags, and so you'll find on his philosophy is similar to mine here in this video. So thanks for watching. Take care and stay ready. Anthony signing off.